Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to talk about Wi-Fi jammers. How common are they? How do they work? And should you be concerned? Well, let's get into it. Video doorbells such as this are becoming more and more common. They're absolutely awesome to alert you to that honest visitor or let you know a package has been delivered. However, they should not be your only line of defense to home security, and never should they be your first line of defense. Let's talk about it. By now you may have seen that viral video of porch pirates using a Wi-Fi jammer to steal packages. If you haven't seen it, let's look at it now. We'll talk about it. And then I'm going to give you my recommendations. Okay, let's take a look at this video.
This video makes you wonder, is anything safe at your front door? A trio of thieves already masked hold a backpack to disrupt this Texas home's doorbell camera. They're using a Wi-Fi jammer.
It's an antenna that broadcasts a stronger signal than what your router antenna will be broadcasting.
He's exactly right. That's exactly what it is. Let's go back in this video for a minute. Like the news reporter said, they were already masked when they were approaching, so even if they didn't jam your Wi-Fi, this wasn't going to do any good other than just to alert you that there's a porch pirate there. The other point I'd like to make is look how huge that backpack is. That's not a portable unit. And however, look how close he had to get. I assume it's a he. Look how close they had to get for it to start jamming the Wi-Fi. I've got some tips for you on that. Okay, there's a few things I'd like to discuss. First of all, if you're a high-profile target, odds are good you don't have wireless cameras. You have a wired system, power over Ethernet, battery backup, redundancy, all of that. So this particular video may not apply to you. However, Wi-Fi cameras, they're necessary in many circumstances. You know, if you're in an apartment building or you're renting, logistically you just can't get wires to camera locations, or if it's simply not in the budget. Power over Ethernet systems can get costly. So let's talk about how you can defend yourself a little bit against the Wi-Fi jammers. Alright, a Wi-Fi jammer is what the gentleman in the video said. It emits the same signal, just a lot stronger than your devices do. So there's really nothing you can do to battle it. However, I have some tips and tricks for you that may help you out. Like I said, video doorbells are great, should never be your only or first line of defense in home security. If you have to use Wi-Fi cameras, two things. First of all, make sure you record into an internal SD card, not just the cloud. It's my understanding that a lot of these cameras are cloud-based. Now you've jammed your Wi-Fi, it can't transmit the footage. It's just a bad idea, so definitely have an SD card. That would be my first recommendation. My next recommendation is strength in numbers. In the video, the people using that Wi-Fi jammer had to get pretty close for it to even to work. So if that person had multiple cameras, then the signal wouldn't be strong enough to get the camera over there, the camera over there. You want cameras getting a view of how they got there. So if you're in a house or apartment situation, if you can get one closer to the street, maybe you'll see what vehicle they rolled up in. More cameras you have, the better. If you have to have, well, any cameras actually. I mean, my wife would tell you I have way too many. But especially if you have to have Wi-Fi cameras, more is better. So give some thought to different locations where you could get the approach of the thief. Your average scumbag porch pirate thief isn't going to be carrying a ladder on him. So mount your cameras just out of reach. That reduces the risk of them grabbing the cameras, busting them off, and taking them with them. Because if they jammed your Wi-Fi and got your camera, you have no footage. I cannot stress enough, in my opinion, more is better. Don't listen to my wife. More is better. If you're in an urban situation with neighbors close by and you trust them, talk to your neighbors. Say, hey, I've got this camera and I've got this view of the street covered. What view can you cover? I've got the end of your driveway covered. I've got the entrance to the apartment building. Talk to your neighbors and see how you can get the best possible coverage. So even if you do have a piece of crap thief with a Wi-Fi jammer coming to take what you work hard for, maybe your neighbors can get footage of them a little bit down the road, get their car, get their faces, get their license plate number before they put on those masks and run into your yard and take what's yours. All right. In the words of the late great Bruce Taylor, let's land the plane. I'm babbling. I'll give you my final thoughts. Unfortunately, Wi-Fi jammers are here to stay. They've become too accessible to these scumbags. They've become too cheap. The best defense is a good offense. Hopefully these tips and tricks helped you out. If you're looking to help others out and have thoughts and ideas that I missed, please leave it in the comments. Definitely check out the comments. If this video helped you out, please consider hitting it a like, subscribe for more great do-it-yourself content. Thanks for watching.